So if you look out at Lake Erie, there it is. You see the ice covering portions of the water here. The Great Lake, like so many bodies of water in Northeast Ohio, yes, it's frozen, but it's beautiful. It can certainly be really dangerous for human and wildlife that can quite easily fall through.
Oh yeah, Annabelle Childers spent time with firefighters in Eastlake today who are training to respond to those kinds of emergencies on the ice.
Eastlake firefighters are spending their morning training for when they have to respond to calls for ice rescues. They're taking turns rescuing each other, so they're prepared to help the public.
This week, the Eastlake Fire Department is doing their yearly training at the Chagrin Lagoons Yacht Club. They suit up in yellow thermal suits, and after cutting a triangle in the ice, crews run through different scenarios they could see on the job.
Coming to help you.
Firefighter Andy Serino says the practice builds confidence in the capabilities of their thermal suits and also in their ability to save someone in a moment of crisis.
All right, kick.
And those skills are extra important for them since they protect people living on the lake and also the Chagrin River.
There's just a lot of check boxes that you have to go through mentally to prepare yourself to get out onto the ice, because once you're out there, you're at the mercy of whatever tools you have with you at the time. So we're always trying to think ahead. What are we going to need? What could we potentially need? How many victims do we have? What are our resources?
Serino says they don't receive calls for ice rescues often, which makes it even more important for them to practice their skills.
Don't grab onto me, okay?
When they do get called to emergencies, it's typically for someone who traveled out on the ice to get their dog or fell in while ice fishing. And when a person falls into the water, Serino explains hypothermia kicks in quickly, slowing down movements and muscles. He says you need to call 911 as soon as possible, instead of trying to take matters into your own hands. And that's where these firefighters will come in, with the equipment and up-to-date training to save people quickly.
The more people that go out there, they could become potential victims, which we don't want to happen. That's why we're here doing this.
In Eastlake, Annabelle Childers, 3 News.